You know what's crazy? People are always in my business, worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got.
That you didn't appear interested in doing. And as a result, they didn't appear interested in helping you along because you didn't seem receptive.
Why has it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
During a live interview, Floyd Mayweather unleashed sharp criticism at Stephen A. Smith over circulating bankruptcy claims. He expressed frustration that others are always scrutinizing his choices and lifestyle, while he never intrudes on theirs. With his usual boldness, Floyd insisted that people should focus on their own matters, dismissing the rumors and critiques with unwavering confidence.
Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches.
Floyd Mayweather recently spoke out about rumors surrounding a $42 million real estate venture that some claimed had left him financially ruined. He maintained that he alone invested in 62 properties, emphasizing that the money came entirely from his own pocket without any outside help. "I used my own funds, and no one else is involved," Mayweather explained. However, other reports suggest a different story, indicating he may hold only a partial interest rather than complete ownership. According to property records, his account doesn't fully match the documents, sparking questions about whether he was misled or is not sharing the full picture.
Yes, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly acquired 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan, spending approximately $402 million. This substantial investment was made through his real estate firm, Vada Properties, and is intended to expand his portfolio in New York City real estate market. Mayweather has expressed that this purchase holds significant personal meaning, reflecting his humble beginnings and desire to provide affordable housing options. He stated, "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything. However, it's important to note that while Mayweather has announced this acquisition, some reports suggest that property records do not yet confirm a transfer of ownership. Experts speculate that he may have acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion rather than full ownership of all 62 buildings outright." In summary, Floyd Mayweather has publicly claimed to purchase 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, aiming to enhance affordable housing in the area. While these claims have been widely reported, the exact details and confirmation of ownership are still subject to verification. So even ChatGPT is saying that's not official. Whether Mayweather is saying it or not, ChatGPT is saying it's not official. That deal has not gone through.
To back up his statements, Floyd made a point of visiting the properties he claims to fully own. As he went through all 62 apartment buildings, he repeatedly stressed that he has no partners in the venture. This highly visible tour seemed designed to quiet doubters and demonstrate that the investment is genuine and solely his. Despite this, some remain unconvinced, suggesting the visit may have been more about perception than proof.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I do? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Stephen A. Smith took aim at Floyd Mayweather's exhibition matches, arguing that Floyd prioritizes financial gain over his boxing legacy and, in doing so, diminishes the level of greatness he once brought to the sport.
I just see some of these things, and this is just my personal feeling. When you're that great and you're that elite, No one not just anyone deserves to be in a ring with you, even if you are retired, even if it is for exhibition purposes. This is not a movie. This is not Rocky 3, where Rocky is going against Thunderbolt, who that was his name, or Hulk Hogan, okay? This is not.
Floyd Mayweather is well known for his flashy lifestyle. From exotic cars to designer outfits, he lives extravagantly and makes no effort to hide it. His social media is filled with displays of his wealth, drawing a mix of praise and criticism from the public.
We got options, options, options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, 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 Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, 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 Rolls. The Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you want to call it.
Even with his massive achievements, Floyd Mayweather's career is often shadowed by controversy. Over the years, he has faced legal troubles, including jail sentences and ongoing brushes with the law. Critics worry that he shows little interest in changing behaviors that could land him in further legal trouble. His reputation has also taken hits due to financial disputes, with multiple accusations of failing to pay partners or taxes on time. In one notable incident, reports surfaced that he was detained in Dubai over unpaid luxury jewelry.
Out that the rumors are true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Adding to the controversy are claims linking Floyd Mayweather to questionable cryptocurrency promotions. Reports suggest he was paid millions to endorse digital coins that eventually proved to be worthless. While supporting new projects isn't inherently wrong, critics argue that leveraging his fame to promote risky or potentially misleading ventures shows a careless disregard for fans and investors who place trust in his name.
You won't believe this. Floyd Mayweather is back in the NFT space to launch his metaverse called Mayloverse. There will be 5,000 NFTs with different utility, rarity levels, and rewards. But this NFT project is after a series of NFT and crypto scams he's started and promoted throughout the years. Some abandoned projects are Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Floyd NFT, Bored Bunny, scamming his supporters for over more than $5 million. What do you think? Follow for more NFT news.
In a revealing interview, rapper 50 Cent disclosed that Floyd Mayweather still owed him a substantial sum running into millions, which had not been repaid. This revelation added a personal layer to the growing narrative surrounding Floyd's financial mismanagement.
It goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face and he told me to do that.
YouTube star and boxer Logan Paul has also claimed that Floyd Mayweather did not pay him the full amount he was owed from their exhibition fight. While Mayweather is said to have received his payment in full, Logan alleges that his own earnings were never properly delivered.
That's the case, that Showtime as the digital partner just paid Floyd, and that Mayweather Promotions' responsibility was to pay Logan, and they didn't. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the Pauls, but this is some scumbaggery at the highest level. Like, Floyd is just holding Logan's money, probably going to not pay him until a court orders him to, which makes me think we're going to fucking lawsuit land. Logan's gonna sue him, 100% he's going to. It's all gonna depend on what was in that contract, that 14-page document that Logan signed on camera, by the way. Either two things happen. One, Logan and his team completely fucking fumbled whatever contract that was in their hands and didn't read through it thoroughly. It wasn't just robbing people like us of our money to watch them go at it. It was also robbing Logan, saying fuck you to everyone and taking 100 mil to the bank. Or the second option, which is probably the most likely scenario that we're having here.
In response to mounting criticism, Floyd Mayweather discussed his perspective on wealth. He explained that openly displaying his money doesn't make him unethical. Rather, he sees it as a tool to gain freedom and unlock opportunities. According to Floyd, this approach has enabled him to pursue ambitions that most people wouldn't dare chase. It's this financial mindset that motivates many of his bold and unconventional ventures.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences. And with me being able to make a lot of money, I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, like you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results.
Floyd Mayweather's acquisition of 62 apartment buildings was initially seen as a savvy business move, but it has since become the focal point of bankruptcy rumors. Some argue that he may have overextended himself, while others suggest he could have been misled by unreliable partners. Unlike most professional athletes, Floyd never employed a manager to oversee his finances. He personally negotiated every contract and deal, giving him complete control over his ventures. This hands-on approach meant massive profits when things went well, but when mistakes happened, there was no one else to hold accountable.
With Floyd, he's never had a manager as well, right? He's always negotiated his own deals. Is that what kind of led to his wealth? He didn't have to cut a
It's not that he ain't got a manager, but he has got a manager. So he's can't remember his name now. So he's got a man, an elderly fella that's always with him, and but he does everything goes through him, everything. Floyd ain't very clever, believe me. But training wise, man's a genius, and it's hard work, dedication. Don't matter how good you are. I mean, I am world class as an athlete, but I never trained like the top boys. I just thought, don't worry out, because I love a row, I love the fighting. Let's just turn up.
Yeah.
I mean, but after 3-4 rounds, if I ain't knocked you out, got sting coming at my ass.
Floyd Mayweather's business instincts started with a bold move. He wagered $750,000 on himself in a single fight. The gamble was risky, but it paid off and marked the beginning of his financial ventures alongside his boxing career. From that moment, he began shaping his own path to wealth. In a heated confrontation, boxing trainer Bill Haney accused Floyd of putting money ahead of his legacy, saying, "All you ever talk about is money," challenging Floyd's priorities. This incident highlighted the shift in how the public views him, from a celebrated champion to a figure often defined by his pursuit of wealth, with his ultimate intentions remaining uncertain.
That's because you're a rotten. You always talking about the money and shit. That's what I'm saying is you can't.
I'm not talking, Bill. We not even on here talking about no money, Bill. Bill, we not even on here talking about no money. This ain't even about no money. This
You
about
brought the money up.
Haney went even further, claiming that Floyd Mayweather compromised the quality of his fights in pursuit of bigger paychecks. He contrasted this with his own philosophy, which prioritizes the fan's experience over financial gain. Floyd's evolution from athlete to brand has intensified criticism, with many arguing that he now places profit above performance.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is I know you can't give him.
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you're really trying to do. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bump business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
Floyd Mayweather has stated that he made $350 million in just one night, a jaw-dropping sum. However, former MMA fighter Chael Sonnen challenges that claim, suggesting the true amount was closer to $60 million. This gap has fueled questions about how much of Floyd's persona is shaped by hype and self-promotion rather than verifiable facts.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Mayweather has openly stated that his main focus is earning money, rather than solely aiming to be remembered as the greatest boxer. His well-known saying, "Nothing in this world is for free," captures that mindset. While this approach is understandable, it has also cast a shadow over his athletic achievements, giving rise to perceptions of greed and opportunism.
Floyd Mayweather, after the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money. Right?
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a seat of influence. Especially when we were younger. We used to
look up to Floyd.
And what's he teaching the guys growing up? Well, spunk your money on
casino, dumb shit.
Work so hard to get it and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not. Why do you think he come back doing exhibitions in that, bro?
True.
Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is our level of rich.
Floyd maintains that his financial ventures aren't solely for himself. They are aimed at creating wealth that can last for generations. He frequently talks about ensuring a secure future for his children and grandchildren. While this goal is commendable, some critics argue that his intense focus on money may be causing him to miss out on other meaningful aspects of life.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Even after retiring from professional boxing, Floyd has continued to generate income. Exhibition bouts, particularly against non-traditional opponents like Logan Paul, have brought in significant profits. critics, however, argue that these matches lack legitimacy and have tarnished his reputation as a serious athlete, turning him more into a businessman putting on shows for money than a competitor in the ring.
It was crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting
In conclusion, Chael Sonnen offers a sobering perspective. He argues that Floyd's problem isn't earning money, it's how he spends it. Sonnen suggests that Mayweather may have already spent much of his fortune and now depends on exhibition fights to support his lavish lifestyle. If accurate, this calls into question Floyd's assertions of financial stability and control.
No, Floyd's not going to do MMA, but he is going to box again. He's enjoying this attention. It's been very smart what he did. I think it surprised him. I think he was just going out to have a little bit of fun. I don't think he realized he could get 4 and 5 weeks of headlines out of this, but he does need to box again, for sure. I mean, you call it breaking news, but I will tell you unequivocally right now, Floyd Mayweather does and is planning to box one more time.
And the motivation behind getting into a ring again to box when he said he's retired, why? Why do it?
Floyd's broke. You got to understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
So anyone, Floyd's made $1 billion. Floyd has gotten $300 million for Pacquiao, $300 million for McGregor. That might be true, but that money does not exist anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Mike Tyson, he did real well too. Evander Holyfield, again, it's not what you made. And don't forget, boxing and MMA math, whatever that number is, you get 30% of. So 30% of $1 billion, he still did really well, but not when you're spending money like that. I mean, that's just the way it works. We've seen a progression of these guys, one after the next, that all end up the same way. And that's broke, and they're just not smart with their money. And, that's all it comes down to. I'm not even trying to bag on Floyd. Look, he's just not a very bright guy. He's surrounded with even less bright guys. This is the way it works when you're a boxer and you go spend that kind of money. If you ever buy things that cost money to own, you're going to be broke.
That wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for what's coming next.